This is Sneaker Gears. My name is Levi. Welcome to another episode of Performance Gears, where today we're looking at possibly the best big man shoe ever, or the best high cushion shoe ever, and that's the Lebron 16. Let's get into it. Alright, so this video is not going to be long because honestly, this shoe does a lot really well. It doesn't need to be broken down that much. I know there's a lot of reviews out there, but for the big men out there, for those who want high cushioning, this is the pinnacle of a high cushion basketball shoe. Just point blank. I don't know how to say it. Like, it does everything well. Let's first talk about the fit. That is one issue I think some reviewers have had issues with, where just like any shoe, you do want to try it on. That can't be an issue for a shoe. This does run a little bit big, and you know what? I haven't even done this off camera, but let's take a look. And if you look right there, I mean, I would say these are a little bit longer than the 15s, so it does stand to reason these are running a little bit big. Now on the 15s, I did a size 12, which is my true size, but I have a wide foot, so generally I consider my true size a 12.5, which is really hard to get. So over half my collection is a 13, just so I can get the width down. When I can do a 12, it accommodates my width. I'm really happy because obviously the shoe's going to be a little bit lighter. It's going to fit me a little bit better. Now with these, I probably could have done, because of the length, an 11.5. Like, I really could have, just like on the Pumas if you saw that review. If you have a normal foot or a narrow foot, I can definitely see folks going down half a size to a full size if you don't need that width to accommodate either a high instep or a wide foot. But this is a slightly bigger running shoe, which is meant for a big guy. Now the cool thing about it is it does a lot of things for folks who are not big. For people who want court feel, I think it does an amazing job accommodating a lot of different kind of players. But the materials on the upper, this is one of the best uses of real Flyknit I think we've ever had. And what I mean by that is the Kobe 360 is phenomenal, but it uses kind of a plastic knit. It's not really Flyknit. So I guess it's a next generation Flyknit. Same thing with the Jordan 32. Love the knit on that. That's a woven upper. It's a lot thicker. It's a little bit different. The Kobe 11 used kind of those fishing nylon strands for added strength. This is just knit, and unlike the KD line, which does have a lot of give, it works so well. Now these red parts, I always thought were going to be a little either metal or kind of plastic to provide for support, but they're not. They're just a really cool color that stands out. It looks amazing, but this is just a knit. Now it is thick knit, which is why they call it BattleKnit. This is closer to what they're doing on the Jordan 32, but if you look on what they did from the 15, this was a thick knit that was very sock-like, very soft. Love the way these feel, and on court you can understand why a lot of folks didn't feel it had the support needed for them, and I can definitely agree to that. I mean, I enjoyed playing in those, but if I really wanted to play a hard game, I knew I had limitations. The way they've done this knit, where I guess the strength of the knit, how they've knit it, just the designers were absolutely right in what Nike's done with their Flyknit is unbelievable. You have substantially more strength to this shoe than you had on the Lebron 15 or almost any other knit prior. This stands up to the best of any other shoe as far as that lateral support, the strength of the knit. It does a great job. And just getting them on and off, it has like an accordion style tongue, so it gives a little more feel of a low top. I love the raw material touches, even if they're not truly raw, whether it's suede, nubuck, leather, all across the tongue, all along the heel cap, so you still have a premium feel when you're spending this much money on a shoe, where you're getting the best knit and the best materials, where it just feels nice on foot. But fit is fantastic, materials A1. Let's move on to support. All right, so the support is going to come from that giant heel cup. You really feel held in. And just for comparison's sake, if you look at the heel cup on this guy, you have a little internal one, and I say little, it's just right here. And you can see the difference on this. Look how low that goes, and this is all the way to the top of the shoe. And then you have an external little plastic cute one right there. I mean, it's fine. So this does have an internal, a little bit heel cup coming out, extending, as well as that giant heel cup here. Now it doesn't go out as far this way, but it doesn't really need to. This is doing an amazing job. This is generally a flat base. I mean, it works really well. Now the flex is fantastic, so you always feels like it's staying with you in any movement. And then the biggest support change they've made is really adding those outriggers. I don't know if I can get that right here. 1, Move back, 1, 2, 3. Those little, tiny, insignificant little outwiggers do make a big difference. So when you are playing defense, this shoe does not feel like it wants to go. It kind of stops right here. So now, is it going to roll completely? I think Markelle Fultz was wearing these, and he had a huge jump step, landed kind of on this side, and it did roll on him. I mean, if you are a hugely forceful player, that's going to happen in a lot of shoes. So I'm not going to blame the shoe on that, because they've done a great job on making this more stable, giving it better containment, and doing as much as they can when you have something that is this high off the ground and has this much cushion, and giving it a level of stability and safety where even someone as fast and quick as Markelle Fultz wants to play in something like this, because it's not just meant for a high cushion big man. Even the quicker, speedy guards can enjoy it. All right, so the cushion. They haven't really changed much, and that's in a good way. It is bouncy, it is cushioned, it is impact protection. Now, they have removed a little bit of foam. It is a little bit lighter, so that is putting you closer to the ground. I think that adds more for stability than it does for court feel. But for me, this has always been just a beautiful balance of high cushion with a slight bit of court feel. So if we're doing a graph and you just have 100% cushion and you have 100% court feel all the way here, this has maybe 10-20% court feel and all the cushion. So you're getting a little bit of it. The only real competitor to this on the market is actually going away, and that's the Harden Volume 2. So if you don't want a Nike, you don't want to spend $185, go pick up a Harden 2. These are available for as little as $60 to $70. You can see that giant slab of boost from Adidas. These are something that will be its closest competitor. The biggest difference is you do lose some of that court feel. I don't think you have much on this. You're getting similar levels of cushion and similar levels of stability, although this, I think, is going to be better for most people in almost every regard, from materials to fit and also to containment. Let's get on. All right, so the only real change they made was adding this little split toe. I don't know if it helps for flexing at all. Maybe it does a little bit. The bag, I think there has been some issues with quality control where these bags are supposed to be completely separate. You can see the separation there, 1, 2, 3. Some of the bags, they are joint, and that's been posted on Instagram. That is not good, because you do want that separation, you do want that flexibility, and that's what makes it such a big upgrade from the Lebron 10. So if you remember those and that kind of cushioning, you're getting that, but better in every regard. Other than the quality control, when you guys try it on, 1, please try it on. 2, check to make sure you're getting a properly tooled shoe. And finally, the creme de la creme, the traction. So this traction was first introduced on the Lebron Soldier, and it was amazing. To me, that was the best part of the shoe. I told people, if that shoe fits you, because I had a problem with the fit in the lockdown, and the cushion was decent and had really good traction. Like, yeah, it's a great shoe. As long as you put it on and it fits you, enjoy it. This is a shoe that really fits me well. Love the lockdown. The cushioning is even better, and you're giving me the very, very same similar cushion traction setup. So obviously this has a little bit slight differentiation where the pattern is, but this pattern is fantastic. It sticks, it works, you're confident, and what's nice is when you're spending $185 on a shoe, you don't want that shoe to be just on court. That's how I feel about the Kobe 360. I love that shoe, absolutely love it, but it's hard for me to recommend to somebody when you have a shoe that if you wear it off court, that thing's gonna wear out in like a week. And okay, maybe it's not, but those nubs are shallow. It is not really meant for off court use, and it's so light and it feels so flimsy. I don't know how durable it's gonna be. This is something you can wear to school, to work, off court. You're gonna be fine. The grooves are deep. The rubber is hard. You could definitely use this off court, or on a outside basketball court with success. Now, like anything else, the rubber is gonna wear down, but the traction is as good of a traction you're gonna find in any other shoe, up there with whatever you want to compare it to. Now, the fact that you have a cushion that is the best high cushion setup ever, you have traction that's up there with the best ever, and you have the best knit. Guys, if you feel I'm gushing, I am. Like, this shouldn't be that long of a video, I apologize, but this shoe is fantastic. If you're looking for a high cushion setup, this is it. And as far as comparing, I always try to give folks a differentiation of what else can you buy, what else will work better for you. really it's just this. That is it. There's not much on the market that's going to give you anywhere near this level of impact protection, this level of bounce, as well as the combination of everything else, this level of traction. Just so you're spending $185. This is ironically not the most expensive shoe in Nike's lineup. That goes to the Kobe 360, but you're spending a lot of money, but I can confidently tell you, you are getting a lot of value for your money. So you're getting pretty much every aspect of the shoe a high level, if not the best, on what is on the market. So this is something you can feel good about spending that money, whether you're buying it for your kid, buying it for yourself, for the team, knowing that that person is going to enjoy this shoe. If you really prefer court feel, obviously this is not a Kyrie 4. If you want court feel, this is a far cry and a very big different story. But what I can tell you is you're getting enough court feel on this where you're not going to feel uncomfortable. You can still enjoy it. You're getting traction that is on par. You're getting support that is on par. And you're getting fit that's actually even better. So even if someone really likes the Kyrie and all of a sudden they get a LeBron 16 as a gift, I can tell you you're still going to be able to wear it and enjoy it and perform well. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the performance review or comparison. There wasn't much of a comparison there for the LeBron 16. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, shoot them down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel, hit the bell if you see any new videos coming out from me. If you're not following me already, you can follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Guys, really appreciate you. Really appreciate all the followers out there. If you want to have any questions or any topics you want me to go over, please shoot them down below. I do my best to respond to every comment. As always, really appreciate you. My name is Levi with Sneaker Gears. We'll come back at you later.